Hello there.
How is everyone?
Hey, everybody.
Well, it's gravy time. So, um, what do we do?
Gravy. Make some gravy. We're making the gravy
Okay. Is anybody else making
with
gravy?
the OG Grinch here making some gravy.
Hello.
Oh,
I love it.
Hello.
and we got Mr. Mike here
What's up,
to
guys?
make some gravy. And of course, we've got Mr. Brink,
Hi, everybody.
the button pushalizer.
That's
Look at
right.
this guy with his Santa hat
Wow.
and his
that's
Santa
good.
mug.
Mm-hmm.
It's ready to go.
Santa
Saving
mug.
energy.
See, I had like the red hair and the green hat, so I thought maybe that would work. Like
It does
elvish.
work. It does
Maybe?
work.
No.
I hate that fucking movie.
Oh,
Which
don't be
movie?
so grouchy.
I'm not being grouchy.
What movie does he hate?
Elf.
Oh, come on, Mike. Matt, it's the
Mike,
new hotness.
Brian, what's in your eggnog?
No eggnog tonight.
None.
Okay. Do you guys actually like eggnog?
That's fucking elf cum.
I drink it. It's good.
Eggnog is elf cum.
Oh, you just can't. You're just mad that you can't drink it because you got
Yeah, I
sugar
don't care for
problems.
Yeah, I don't
Fucking-
understand.
Santa's milking those little elves when they're not making fucking blocks and whatnot. Hooking them up. You ever see how a cow gets milked? He just
All
has
the
one of
elves on the
those, and
milking-
each elf sticks their dick in the milking
milking
machine, and
table.
it's just it's just one,
okay.
and there's like 5 elves in a circle, and he just
So, do elves just naturally have cinnamon flavored
Semen.
stuff?
Semen.
Yes,
Fist babies.
cinnamon flavored fist babies.
Interesting.
It's like, oh my.
I do have an echo. I know, Ricky. It'll be fine.
Echo.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
yeah,
You know, today's the first day of Yule. So
it is. I
Tidings
think
to
it-
all.
I think it's the 3rd day of Hanukkah or the 2nd.
Third, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's the 3rd.
And also, it's winter solstice today.
Yes. Yep.
Look at that. Busy day
Day-
today.
So,
The
Go ahead.
days will start getting longer.
Yep.
so many
things.
things to celebrate.
So many things.
You say so. So how are y'all doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
I played
my brother
played
informed me.
hooky today.
Yeah, my brother informed me today that there's 2 more people coming for Christmas,
Excellent.
and but my Christmas shopping was done, man. And then I forgot about stockings, like how you put stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was.
So then I thought about it real hard, and I was like, I got a lot of shit in this house, new
You gotta
stuff
just
that I've
re-gift?
never used. Oh yeah. So I got stuff. Actually, one of the people that's coming, it's I don't know how it works. It's my brother's wife's brother. I don't
What?
know what that means to me.
Nothing. He's just a fucking person at Christmas dinner. You might as well invite the fucking cashier.
But he's an outdoorsy kind of guy, and I forget
Okay.
that I got something for him a few years ago. But I never got a chance to give it to him. It's like an outdoor kind of like hammock thing that's good for traveling. It doesn't take up a lot of space when you compact it
Banana
all up.
Oh, gotta love the banana hammock.
Yeah, and his fiance's coming, and I got that. Chan, remember those satchel bag things?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, I had another one of those that I ended up never using. She's gonna get that.
Nice.
And
Fanny pack.
yeah, and then there's a local jeweler around here that like does handmade jewelry, and I forgot that they had like we're closing up shop forever sale, which they always do every year. And except this time they took it a bit further and said that his mom took over the business, which I thought was hilarious. And in my mind, I'm just thinking, this is just stuff that they buy from China anyway. But it is like relatively cheap when you wait for the sales. And so I picked up a bunch of that for emergency gift type situation, which this was the situation. So I found that. I'll be putting that in the stockings for the girls. I got Matchbox
Wow,
cars for the
Brian.
kids. And
I will say Brian is very good at gift giving.
A Fans Toys Jazz or any of the kids going to get that?
well, to be honest, I do have an extra one of those that I didn't realize was coming.
Hmm.
Put it in the pile.
So
I
I get a shipping notice from Hanny, and I'm like, I haven't bought anything from Hanny recently, and I thought maybe it could be my birthday's coming up here in a couple weeks, and I thought, oh, well, maybe it's that. So then I was like, well, then though I wouldn't get an email with an order number. Let me go check this order, and it's Fans Toys Mirage, Fans Toys Hoist, and Fans Toys Jazz. It seems I placed the order all at once.
Wow.
Totally forgot about it, and Jazz finally came in stock, so all three of them are coming.
What's that, about $500?
Yeah, well, the thing was the handy charges up front, so I paid that a long time ago.
That's money
so it's
already spent.
Yeah,
It's like free toys.
yeah, exactly.
That's how I look at it.
That's pretty good.
The problem is
You already have them.
I already have them. The hoist is and I actually offloaded that hoist because I decided that it wasn't for me. So now I got this one coming. I'm like,
So now you got to sell another hoist?
but the problem, Matt, you don't understand. Like I kind of want it from my
Well,
collection, but I hemmed and hawed on it. Like this was a hard decision, and I was like, that's it, I'm selling it. And now that it's back in my life again, it's like, oh no, it's like
Back in your life.
it's like this is a decision I have to make all over again. And you would think it would be easy because I'll just make the same decision.
You know what that sounds like, Brian?
What?
Herpes. You think it's gone, but it just comes
Get in your
back.
life again.
Yeah. He's right. That is what it sounds like.
Oh yeah. But the Mirage,
The gift that
hadn't
keeps
quite
on
made up my
giving,
mind
Clark.
yet. I figured I was gonna save it and
Right.
figure it out. But now I got an extra one of those. And Jazz is a hot item right now. So
I mean, it looks good.
Well,
I mean, that
I was
Porsche
gonna say-
911.
Brian, hold on to those.
yeah, all of them.
No, I have hoist.
Okay, damn it. All right.
Hmm.
You can always
We'll
depend
see.
on JD.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm always
Because I
missing
did
out.
offload one Jazz, but it turns out I got two more coming.
You have
Damn.
2 more coming?
Well, would it make you? What if I told you I ordered 4 of them?
For why?
Because of situations like this.
See, he's looking out.
I got one friend who's right there
Yeah.
who missed out. He's gonna need one. I got another friend who missed out, and I hooked him up earlier this week. I was like, well, then I got the one for myself, and then I had the other one, which I was able to cancel before it got shipped. But even the one for myself, I'm not quite sure what the situation is.
If you really want it or not.
Yeah, we'll see. It's funny. I saw Bobby do his transformation. Well, I didn't actually watch all of it, but I listened to the frustration of it. I think Jazz, to get him into the toony kind of deck aesthetic, he's hard to transform. Like my Toro one was a pain in the,
Booty.
he turns into a big robot and he turns into a compact car, and it's amazing how they get all that shit folded up in there. So
I never liked transforming Transformers. I'll come clean.
Wow.
It was always a chore. You know what I mean? And like when you were playing with them, like you never like, all right, we gotta fucking transform. Like, like, okay, let's wait fucking 45 minutes.
you know,
You know what?
G1s are much easier.
Yeah.
yeah, but still, even so, it's like Matt. I have distinct memories of playing Transformers with my friends, and be like, all right, we're doing this over here, and then we're gonna go to another part of the house and battle, but we do have to transform and drive there. And by the time we got them all untransformed, it's like, all right, let's get this battle over, and then let's go outside.
Yeah. Like I remember me and my brother would be like, we'd either have robot battles or we'd fucking drive around, and play garage with our Transformers. You know what I
He
mean?
played garage.
It was never like seamless. Like, yeah. So like I have a cup. That I a Fans Toys cup. I've never transformed it ever. And then I have a
fuck that.
iron.
You don't
I have
want
an
to.
Ironhide. No. For what? And then I have an Ironhide,
That thing is a
I-
fucking nightmare.
and I transformed him, and he'll never be a fucking breeder wagon ever again.
Not ever.
Shagging
No.
wagon.
And then I have a Soundwave, and he's never transformed either.
So this is funny. Wes is here, and then
Hi,
Ricky
Wes.
goes, Ricky goes, is that actually Wes or is it a bot? Because Ricky, what's back today?
Oh my god, that killed me today. Did you see this post? I was dying.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wes. I needed that laugh. It was good.
Have you guys ever had anise flavored cookies?
Anise?
They're good.
Anus.
Anise?
Anus.
Oh,
Yes.
Anus
No.
flavored
Anus.
cookies, huh?
Anise.
Anise.
Anus.
So
Can't
I
say
call
I
it.
have.
Anus?
So Chan, the reason why I says anise was because I've heard of there's like a herb or a spice called
Anise.
star anise.
Starfish.
It's
Star
the same
anus.
thing.
Starfish.
The stars. Well, they taste they kind of have like a licorice flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, that tastes like ass, so that makes sense.
Sally
I
actually
can't
makes
stand fucking licorice. The red
Even
isn't
the red-
as bad.
the red kind, Mike.
The red's okay. Like the black, like Jägermeister flavored shit, I can't fucking.
Oh, that's
Yeah, Sally loves that shit. I'm like, get that
I love
fucking
it.
trash out
I
of here.
love that shit.
I
I
love
love
You-
it.
That's one. It's like Moxie, man. You either love it or you hate it, and there's
Yeah.
no in between.
It's true.
It's just
So
one or the other.
so we got Christmas wreath shapes
Oh, nice.
and Christmas tree.
Did you bake those, Brian?
No, I didn't pick these.
no. It's
Where the fuck did you get them then?
But the next question I have is, what shape
No,
what shape is that? Is that like some kind of weird?
It's a
that's a
candle
wise
holder.
man.
That's a
That's a
butt
wise
plug.
man.
It looks like a candle holder.
It's a butt plug.
Oh, candle! I thought it was like a tugboat. I'm like, what's a Christmas
A butt
tugboat?
plug.
A Christmas tugboat.
It is a candle.
Killing
Alright.
me.
It
So
doesn't
where
look
did
like a very ergonomic butt plug, though.
Everything's a butt plug if you're brave enough.
That's right.
It's true.
So where did you score these anus cookies, Brian?
From Amazon.
Oh.
The reason why I got them.
Did they come in a brown package that was unlabeled?
No. The reason why I got them. There's another toy podcast I listen to called Open Your Toys. Good guys there. Very, very informative. Lots of extensive news. And they had brought up like these cookies they had as kids. They were called like Jingles or something like that.
Jingle nuts.
And then they ended up getting like bought by someone else, and they turned into like Santa's favorites or something like that. I'm not quite sure exactly, but anyway, I thought I'd try them, and yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. They're just
They're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the licorice flavor.
Well, that's like Sally makes like these Italian fucking snowballs. It's some real wop shit.
Wow.
Continue.
But I love them. I really do like them, and I'm not a black licorice like that's just fucking garbage.
I love it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's one of those things. It's like you either love it or you hate it, and you like. There's no like sometimes I'll eat some black licorice, and then sometimes I don't. You know, you either love it or you hate it.
Nope, I was that crazy chick that was doing shots of Jaeger in between beers.
Oh, I can't stand fucking
I
Jaeger.
used to love it.
Uh-oh.
That's a recipe for fucking blowing chunks if I ever heard one.
No way, man. I love it.
I've had a bottle of Jägermeister in my freezer since 2009.
Jesus.
I think it's only had a couple shots taken out of it.
It's
Someone
probably got
gifted.
free.
It was a housewarming gift. Someone gave me a fucking bottle of Jägermeister.
If
That's
I'd
kind
like
of
a
a
severe,
fucked up. It's a fucked up housewarming gift, you know.
if I had like a severe cold or something, I might try it.
But I don't
Kinda
know
like
if it's
that.
still good. Like, I guess I should just toss it.
It's probably spoiled, Brian. It probably
just,
went over.
It's
Probably
sitting in
got
the
freezer.
door of the freezer. I don't know if
It's
you
Probably
guys.
got freezer bird.
It's
How
in the freezer.
Yeah, it's in the door. Like, and
It's
it's funny.
probably fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Well, the alcohol.
That
funny
shit
it
would
was.
outlive us.
It's funny. Like,
I agree.
how often do you look in the freezer door? I never look in the freezer door.
we don't have a freezer door. All we have is we have a big drawer.
Yeah, that's how ours
Oh,
is.
you have a bottom,
Yeah,
bottom mount.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. JD's mad. The dogs are barking like crazy.
Oh, Gord says bring it to the next NJCC.
Do it. Fuck
Right,
it.
I'm gonna give people how many years is this? It'll be like 14-year-old Jägermeister that's been opened. Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck them. They like if they're taking a shot of Jaeger, they don't know what's good or bad anyway.
These are my friends.
Well, like you can be like, hey, anybody want some Jaegies? You can be like, no, I don't want any Jaegies. Or they might be like, yes, I want a Jaegie.
No,
And
Brink, I
then
don't
they
want any Jaegies. You got any more of them anus cookies though?
Some Yagi Nuggies.
Get some Jaegie nuggies.
You know, I had a buddy who got really smashed off a Jägermeister and got sick and was throwing up in my friend's backyard, and he just kept screaming and running in circles, going, I'm dying, I'm puking up blood. And it wasn't, it was just the Jägermeister.
You know what I would have said in that situation? I would have been like, no, you're just on your period.
Gord said to sell it.
Sell it at the table.
He said we're not trying to cause brain damage.
To buy 3 Transformers, get a bottle of Jaeger free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
Every third
open-
chug you buy, you get a
You get a
Jaeger
shot.
bomb.
Yeah, only open once.
Yep.
so it's funny, Chan, since you talk about picking up blood, I
Oh no, Brian.
there was this
Oh,
one
no,
time
Brian.
we went
Oh,
to a
no.
brand new pool hall in Elkton, Maryland. So I was hanging out with my friends down there, and for some weird reason, I decided that night I was gonna drink slow gin fizzes and nothing else.
Oh, God.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why?
Are you an old Southern lady?
Brian, why?
Well, the
Brian,
thing was, is
why?
I went to the bar. I didn't feel like drinking beer that night, and I was looking at the shelf behind him where they had everything, and I saw the slow gin up there, and I was like, oh, I remember hearing about slow gin fizz, and so I'm gonna have that all night.
Weirdo.
And
How
Anyway.
did it taste?
I think it was sweet. if I remember correctly. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Okay, but I have a
It's
feeling we're
long
gonna
ago.
get to the part of the story why you don't remember.
So anyway, this is a brand new place, and it's weird. It's a pool hall. Um, it's. I mean, it doesn't look like a sanitarium or a cafeteria or anything, but their bathroom was pure white tile. Like when you open that door, your eyes like hurt because of the immediate dilation of the bright white coming at you.
Yeah.
And it was one of those bathrooms where there wasn't many stalls. It was like there was one urinal in there and one toilet, and it
Sorry.
was meant to be used by one person at a time. So there's nothing separating them. You know what I mean? Kind of like one of them, like you see in like a McDonald's or something. Well, anyway, I felt my stomach a gurgling, and this was near the end of the night, and and I ran in there, and as soon as I opened the door and
You
shut it
splattered
behind
the
me,
wall.
I didn't even make it to the toilet. It was just an eruption. If you
Oh.
guys don't know what slow gin is, it's red. It's red like fucking grenadine that they put in like Shirley Temples and shit. And it looked like someone got murdered in there. And I quickly just
Projectile vomiting.
washed my face
Oh,
off real quick, ran
no.
out, went to my friends, was like, all right, it's time to go. And my one friend, his name's Forrest. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'm like, all right, I'll meet you outside.
Like a son of Sam was just in there.
He comes
Oh,
out.
no.
He comes out. He comes out. He's like, it looked like someone. He's like, it's a murder scene. He's like, that was you, wasn't it? Drinking that red shit. And I was like,
Yep.
oh man.
Now, if that happened today, Brian, would you take a picture and post it on your Insta?
No,
No.
I would
You'd
not.
save that for Twitter?
Look, man, there's plenty of other people that would take pictures and post it. I don't need to be the one to do it.
Oh, but would you look for it?
No.
No. Okay.
I
Yeah, I've
wouldn't be
never had
surprised
slow
if
gin.
you Googled slow gin fizz murder scene white bathroom. You'd probably find something.
Yeah, it'd probably be up there, right?
Probably.
That's just a
Oh.
weird, like, of all the drinks to be like, all right, this is what I'm doing tonight. Like,
I
slow
think it
gin.
would just be, it would be perfect right now if there was somebody in the realm that actually worked at that bar all those years ago and was like, oh my God, I was the one that had to clean that up.
Yeah, like if
Damn it, Brian.
like I was a dishwasher at that place,
Why
and
is
my
there
manager came.
Why is there puke on the wall, Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brian.
Brian.
Like the
Puke
McFarlane
goes in the
case.
toilet, Brian. Not on the walls. Is this what they do in Delaware?
That's right. I couldn't
Yeah,
make it. They're lucky I made it into the bathroom.
you Delaware freaks are all fucked up with
At
your
least it's on the
bathrooms.
tile and not the carpet, I guess, right?
That's right.
Sure.
They said
Or
it
on the
was on the pool table.
Yeah, in the fucking corner pocket.
Yep.
I used to love playing pool.
Me
Me too.
too.
I used to be pretty good at it. Kind of.
I was okay, but there was a point where, like, if I had like 2 or 3 drinks, I got real good.
Yep.
But then if I had one more drink, then I got real bad.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's the sweet
There's
spot.
that perfect medium where you got a nice good buzz and you stop thinking about all the geometry and shit and you just line up and shoot and
Yep.
it's like you don't even think, it's like all instinct, and then like you say, you get all drunk and then you're trying to line up the bar light hitting the ball and trying to hit it and all this algebra that's completely failing you. And
Yep.
Yep.
I got pretty good, man. We had a lot of fun shooting pool. My friend Forrest, he actually had a pool table he eventually got a pool table at his house, and we'd hang out there. And you know how if you play on the same table, you learn the idiosyncrasies of the table. And
Yeah,
like,
you learn that, like, it leans to that pot. You can make a more risky shot because the rear right or whatever
right.
is like leans, so you can be a little bit more fucking aggressive with your shit.
And like some bumpers seem to be softer than other bumpers, but we got to a point where we could like almost on demand. There was this one pocket. I don't know if it was like 1 or 2 millimeters wider than the other one, but if you hit that ball into that pocket just right, the cue ball, you could get it to bounce up, roll across the top of the bumper, and fall off onto the other side of the table. And if you had a ball in the right spot, you could knock a ball in the hole.
Right.
And a couple of us we called that shot a couple times, man. It was good times.
Balls and holes.
Yep.
Balls and holes.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like with a pool table though, you need a fucking lot of space.
But
Yeah.
that's also a trick too, because
Yeah, you can't be up against the wall with the stick straight up and down or nothing like that.
So you have to plan your shots around whether or not you're gonna have to be like pulling that stick all the way up or not too.
Yeah.
So that was always kind of fun. But then when you go to a pool hall, it's like,
One thing I
got
wasn't-
the room all around the table. Look at this.
One thing I wasn't great at was planning like more than one shot ahead.
Oh man.
After I'd like maybe think of another one, but
Me too.
it all became
Oh,
dumb
like
luck
get
after that.
like setting yourself up for the next one.
Like
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
English. That
Yeah,
was my
yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yep. Start
I
learning
I
the
could do
English.
it where you hit it on the top and it follows the ball, or you hit it down low and it hits the ball and it rolls back towards you. Other than that,
Yeah. That's the beginning of the English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 9 balls where you learn English the most.
Oh, because you gotta hit everything in order, and you really gotta line
Yeah.
those shots up.
Yep.
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 I want to put one in the middle of the basement down here. Really
I
bad.
think you guys would have close to enough room.
I think.
so.
Yeah, I think so.
Like it would be pretty close. It's just the thing is like that's that room now. You know, like like some motherfucker in the realm's probably like, I want a pool table and I'll line the walls with Detovs.
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
All those
Smash.
flying off the table.
That's where my Hot Toys collection is going.
But everything's
Um,
expensive now.
Well, what you could do too is you could do. Me and my dad had this. We had a pool table when I was in high school, and it wasn't a really good one. Like, there's no slate, no ball return, or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it was one of those ones where you could put a ping pong table on top of it.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
See, what's nice about you guys down in the basement there, when that ping pong table won't be hard to find if you put something around the furnace part, I think. So, I mean, that was always the problem in the house, man. It's like, oh, there's another one under the couch. Go get it. Took one up out of the basket. We'll get them all later.
It's almost the same with bowling. You got that perfect buzz going, and I can start throwing strikes. But before the buzz and after the buzz, it's pretty much hopeless.
You got that right. And you got to plan that right with the fatigue in your arm also at the same time. Like, you see,
I never
those
had a
people
ball
play
that
for
was around
hours,
late.
and I'm just like, how? They know what they're doing, because like I'm always probably throwing the ball too hard, and then like, after like a game and a half, like that's it. Like, now I definitely can't control it. My arm's tired.
What
are
about
people working on?
Candlepin?
I've done that. I've done that a couple times up in Maine.
Yeah, that's a New England. That's some New England shit.
Yeah.
Like they don't have Candlepin everywhere.
So what are people working on tonight?
Yeah, let's have a conversation about that. What's going on, guys?
What's JD doing?
Well, let's get to JD in a second. If he mutes his mic real quick, we might be able to hear each other just a smidge better while he's cutting some stuff.
I'm okay.
Okay. Brian, are you guys working on anything before we get to him?
Yeah.
I'm sharpening a knife.
Whoa. That's a skill.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Just it's all about angles and taking the same stroke on each side of the knife.
There you go. It's
The same stroke.
That's what she said.
Or he.
Depending on your sensibilities.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't open boxes or do any kind of like with my good pocket knife. I usually carry my knife, and then I carry a box cutter.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll open cardboard, or if I have to cut some bullshit, like I'll use the box cutter. Like I kind of try to keep a good edge on my knife, and cardboard and paper dulls it faster than anything.
That's very true. That's why I have fabric scissors and paper scissors.
That's right. Because you don't want some motherfucker taking your fabric scissors and then being like, ooh.
Right.
Yeah, I remember your advice on that. Only using those for fabric and nothing else.
Right.
Yeah, you have to.
Because some asshole takes them and starts wrapping presents, and you're fucked.
Yeah, you go to cut a nice piece of corduroy for the vest that you're crafting
Right.
for somebody's
See,
bar
this guy
mitzvah,
knows.
and then you go to cut, and you can't, and the bar mitzvah is ruined, the corduroy is ruined, everything's
So-
ruined. You might
so
as well go
ruined.
kill yourself.
That's right.
right.
You might as well take those scissors in your hand and run as fast as you can on your icy driveway, holding them like
right
this.
in
Like-
front of your neck.
Like right, yeah, just like that, just running as fast as you can.
I'm going as fast as I can.
And let the fates decide your future.
Matt, this is my box opening knife that I use.
Yeah, no, and that's what you should use to open boxes. Like, you don't want to use your.
I have 3 of these in the house. I have one in my toy room, one in my living room, and one down in the TV room.
Please say the
den.
bathroom.
Right, because when my toys get delivered, sometimes I open them as soon as I walk in the door. Sometimes I bring them up to the living room, and then it's like, and my house is on all these levels, so
Yeah,
sometimes
so-
I make it in here.
But that's like the old school Bob Vila style.
Yeah, I like it. It feels good in the hand.
No, if you like it, you like
Yeah.
they're great. So this is the little unit that I carry.
Yeah, those are cool.
Papow.
Mm-hmm.
Papow.
Yeah, I got one of those for Christmas last year. But I can
And you were
never
just
remember-
like, this is too fancy for me.
I can never remember how to close it, and yeah,
Are you kidding me?
no, because like JD has one, and he gives
you
it to me. I
fucking
open it, and I
kidding me?
try to close it, and I always forget how. There's like
Look at
there's
it
like
for a minute.
There's a
look at
little
it.
like weird metal tang near the base or something, and I keep forgetting
Oh.
about it.
Brian, do I have to come over and be your life coach?
Look, and also whenever I mess with knives, I always cut myself. So it just.
I've cut myself with a knife before I've even bought it. And then I felt obligated to buy it because there was about, I don't know.
My DNA's on it. They can't have it.
Yeah, like, what if they commit a crime? Then I'll get pinned for this.
Here comes the result. Matt Hurd. We know that guy.
Oh.
You know,
Fuck.
yeah.
He's got a record as long as my arm.
I actually have no record, but yeah, no. So, yeah, like a folding knife, Brian, is gonna become unlocked in one of 2 ways, right? The first is like a liner lock, and if you look inside, you'll see a little clip that holds that blade in, and you just push on a liner lock knife. You just push that aside and then fold the knife in.
Yeah.
Most are like this unit where it's got it's the classic buck knife style. So this rod right here holds the knife in place, and you break that tension by pushing this bar back, holding your knife in.
Yeah. So that one I can figure out, but it's the first one that you talked about is the one I have trouble with.
The liner lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those can be a little intimidating.
Because you have to put your thing, your hand so close to the
Yes, your thing. Yep.
and it closes. The knife closes where your hand currently is when you're
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. It isn't. I'm not. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I understand that, and there's also other downsides to a liner lock knife. They have more of a tendency to slip the liner lock.
Mhm.
So you're cutting, and it's and you're probably reefing on it, but you're probably reefing on it because it's not sharp. But that's another discussion. But like you're reefing on it, and that liner lock can pop open, and now your fucking knife is like literally you're pushing on it, and it's just I understand, Brian. There's no judgments there. But yeah.
Dull blades and dull chisels will cut you way worse or more frequently.
Oh,
than
yeah, more frequently, 100%. Like if you have any type of bladed object, you keep it fucking sharp, because if you don't keep it sharp, it's not gonna fucking work right, and you're gonna hurt yourself.
Because if you gotta press extra hard, harder than you should be, and it slips, that's just gonna fucking dig into your fucking ass.
It always reminds me of Robin Hood, where he says, "I'm gonna cut his heart out with a spoon."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because it hurts more.
Because it'll hurt more.
Why a spoon, cousin?
Yeah.
We just watched that not too long ago.
You know what? That, like, people shit on it because it's Kevin Costner as a fucking Englishman.
I like that.
You know what? But like, it's fucking good. Like, is it gonna change your motherfucking life? No.
No.
But it's just enjoyable. It's fucking fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
Just
fucking
like Men in
haters.
Tights. That's a fun movie too. Just silliness about Robin Hood.
But
It's
a movie made that Morgan Freeman's in that I don't like either. He's a
Right.
awesome actor.
I'm with you on that.
And in that Kevin Costner one, there's this one line where it's right before the culmination battle at the end, and people are entering the castle, and the guard's like, "No blades, no bows, leave your weapons here." Like that pops into my head at least once a week, and I'm just walking around the house. No blades, no bows.
Leave your weapons here.
You need a sign like that by your front door.
Actually,
And put a fucking umbrella rack, Brian. And then you could get some like decommissioned rifles, a samurai sword, a fucking lightsaber. Like you could just have this fucking Hellboy's gun, like all type of nerd weapons in that thing. And fuck yeah, Brian. Yes. No blades, no bows. Leave your weapons here, and it's a fucking umbrella rack full of nerd weapons.
I love it. What a great idea. You could have Cloud Sword.
Yeah.
Whatever fucking dumb shit is in that fucking trash Halo game. Whatever, man.
That's good shit.
I think that, Brian, that's fucking genius. I might do that.
I know, I might too. I love it.
No blades. And I remember, as soon as, Brian, I'm fucking high as fuck. And as soon as you said that, the no blades, no bows, like I could hear it because the guy kind of sings it, right?
Yeah.
No blades, no bows, leave your weapons here. Oh my God, that's fucking
fantastic.
amazing.
See, this is why it's a good movie, because this shit gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
That's
it's
what
a
makes it
fucking
awesome.
Christmas miracle.
Well, the OG Grinch is working on Sharpen His Knife and projects to put nerdy weapons in. Mike, what are you working on?
I am trying to make a Dungeons and Dragons Loth, the spider demon.
The Spider Queen, yeah.
Spider Queen, yeah. I'm using Artemis silver cord head.
Ooh, Artemis.
I'm painting her a. It's kind of a light purplish, Gene Steeler purple, and then I'll do some highlights on this. Fucking head's hard to paint.
Did you say Gene Stealer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like jeans, like
No.
Forever and Blue Jeans?
No, like Mr. Green Jeans.
GENESTler. Genes, like genetic genes. And
wow.
I'm using this thing, which is here. I wrote it down what it was because I knew I wouldn't fucking remember. It's from The Witcher, the Kikimora figure.
Uh-huh.
It's like a big spider. I just painted
That's
it
cool.
that Citadel black paint
Nice.
/ primer today. It's a lot glossier than I thought it would be, but I think it might be the material that's making it glossy.
Mm.
But I'm gonna hit it with some clear
Clear coat.
afterwards anyway to dullen it up. And then I bought a one of
Ferrari.
these foam balls at Hobby Lobby, except it
Mhm.
was bigger for the abdomen. And
Abdomen.
here's the one that I carved.
Wow.
Nice.
So it's not really like super round, but I wanted to have a curve
Yeah.
underneath
Yeah.
it. And then I want to put some little spinnerets or whatever here. And
Nice.
I took right where it's gonna plug into the back. I'll try to show you. I put some of that green stuff in there,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then I got the other side wet, and I just kind of jammed it in there so it'd make like a good fit, and then pulled it out. So that shape lines up really good with the back end of this thing.
Very
That's
cool.
a good idea. That's a good
So-
idea, Mike.
So it'll look like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, yeah.
Nice.
It's all done.
Very good.
And I took the little ball joint thing that goes into his neck, and I
Yep.
put a Mythic Legion's little hip piece in there, so it moves around a little bit. And then the
Wow.
torso will sit down right on top of
Look at
that.
this guy engineering new figures.
Mike, that's awesome.
Thanks.
Literally engineering gods.
Mike,
Yeah,
I see you have your new trolls, Mike.
Oh, yep.
Whoa.
Like you were talking about before I even settled down on the couch and those arrived, I was ripping them open.
Yeah, so mine arrived
Pretty awesome.
this morning. I have to say, shout out to my post office. During this time of year, they, like, my mail usually comes really late, but they go around and people with big packages, they drop them off like first thing in the morning. And I think it's to help with the porch pirate problem that's prevalent this time of year.
Yeah.
You guys really
But-
is that really a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be, yeah. But the trolls, mine came today too, and I immediately open the box, I look at them because I think I do have the ice troll already. But this is my first arena troll, and I open it, and it's got the new head on it, right, from the stone troll.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine and good. I want the Cyclops head. And I'm looking all around in the box. I'm like, where the fuck is the... I'm like, God damn it. Did they not include the two heads?
Yeah.
And, I was
About a
getting
million
ready
posts
to
in the Cabal
almost
about
be
that.
one of those people in the Cabal to, like, 'cause I was a little hot about that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hold on a second. I go to the Source Horseman website, and sure enough, Jeremy already has an article up about it saying, hey, we know about this, and the
chain.
we're gonna take care of it. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. But and then I saw him make a post later online, and the Four Horsemen did too, explaining it as well. But I was like, oh man, this is messed up, and I'm glad they're making it right, but
Really
You
wanted
know.
that head, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are fucking
yeah.
mad about
Sorry.
I was like, I don't even feel like opening it now until I get the new head.
Everybody wants a little head from time to time.
That's
That's
right.
fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
But yeah, I don't know. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll let it go. I got enough other toys to open.
I think they said February is when they're expecting them to
Yeah.
have them.
That's not terrible. Like,
It's
No.
not.
Well,
you'll be all right.
It's a fuck up. You know, it happens. They're gonna have to eat the shipping for all those heads. They
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yep,
gonna
they
be
are.
a lot of fucking money they're gonna lose. for that.
And you hear about it all the time, like people need better QC and all this other stuff, and I'm sitting to myself like, yeah, I mean, sure, that's the typical bitch post that you'd see. But I was also thinking about, I mean, Four Horsemen's a small operation, right? It's like, like we know who is responsible for making sure that the right stuff gets in the right package and stuff, right? We've all met him. He's a fun guy, but I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, dude, he just cost his company a lot of money for an oversight like that. And I was like, I wonder if people do get chewed out over there for making
I would
mistakes.
think
I don't
so.
know.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Like
Yeah.
it's a fucking. At the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's a business, and like the business is there to make money, and like you can be friends with people and like whatever, but like at some point you got to be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Poor shit.
if you can't separate friends and business, there's already an issue, you know.
Right.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna leave it at most people cannot,
You're right.
and I need another cherry Coke here.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke.
All right.
What are you working on, Brian?
Me?
Anything?
Well, in the spirit of spiders, I was gonna do one thing. I was gonna maybe open up this transformer, but then I realized I wanted to do something else. But in the spirit of spiders that Mike's working on, I have some dental floss here, and I want to see if I can make a thwip for this Spider-Man.
Very cool.
Oh.
You know what? Here's I'm gonna help you here, Brian.
Yeah,
Do you have a
would
hot?
I appreciate it.
Do you have a hot glue gun?
Not at the ready, no.
I think what you do is you make hot glue gun thwippies.
Well, I need it to swing. Does it work that way?
No, it won't work. Like I thought you wanted just like him shooting his little jizz out of his wrist, his piss babies.
No, not exactly like that. It's just gonna be for one picture I want to take of Spider-Man and his amazing friends that I got recently. I just wanna work a rope into it, wrap it around his wrist, and you know, tie it off in the distance in front of the camera. But,
I think just tying it off, you're gonna be fine.
But I'm kind of curious how I want to do this. Like, do I want to do multiple strands and then maybe try to wrap something? You ever see how they draw it in the comics?
Yeah.
It's got
so,
like a.
So I would do multiple wraps, and then do you have any white thread? Because you don't want it the same diameter. You don't want like the little.
Oh,
twisty-
it's going to be out of focus. I don't need it to be like that. But I just
Okay,
want to have some fun making it. You know.
Yeah, no, I feel like you could just kind of, you could braid them, Brian, in a nice French braid or
Aw. Braiding's cool.
I am not. I might actually. You know what, Matt? I think I will.
I mean, you just need a series of knots in it. So.
After I braid it.
Yeah, sure.
Or as you braid it. I don't know how talented you are at braiding, but some people are pretty kick-ass at that shit.
All right. Well, I'm only going to braid 3 strands. I don't know. Maybe 4.
So,
Maybe I'll do 4.
so I know Ricky shared something with us that I put in the chat. He's very happy about it. But maybe we should see what JD's doing because
yeah. We kind of been pussyfooting around the whole thing.
Yeah.
no.
No, we got to have the big reveal.
Yeah,
This
what
is
are
the
you
big
doing?
reveal. This is the money shot.
What are you working on? Yeah, what's going on, man?
So I took this chalkboard stuff that I had laying around, and I made this little box, and I just glued foam in it. But I'm gonna make a little, like a what do you call it?
A book nook,
Bookend.
a bookend.
Bookend / book nook.
Okay, so I know the book end part, but the book nook, is that gonna be like, are you gonna create like some scenery in there or something?
Yes.
Or so, dude, I came across an Instagram, something ad for something like that, and it was called something like a book nook or whatever, and it was a kit, and it was like balsa wood or maybe really thick cardboard or something. You punched out all the pieces, and then they gave you instructions, and
yeah.
and then you could put a light in it, and you basically put it in between your books, and it's like this kind of nice, wholesome scene of nature or whatever. I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. That's really neat, actually. It's like if I had a library of nerd books, that's something I would like to do maybe someday.
Seems like a good idea to me. Something fun. So JD is making this for his brother. It's a Christmas gift.
Oh shit!
Oh, time's a ticking.
That's the best kind.
Yep.
Homemade gifts.
So the nice part is, it'll be fresh and brand new.
Kind of.
Mostly. I sort of made my girls gifts this year.
Nice. What'd you make?
I made them fucking get home bags.
Excuse me?
What?
A get home bag. So
What's that?
Oh, here we go. So a get home bag is basically like, it's some tinfoil hat shit. First off, like I'm aware of it, but it's like, let's say you're in your car, and for whatever reason you're not able to get your car home, and your cell phone is whatever. Like let's just say things are bad, but it's got all like. It's just basically a bag you keep in your car. You grab it when if that's something like that happens, and it has basic supplies, so you could spend like a day to get home. You know what I mean? And it'd have,
That's a
way
good
to
idea.
purify water. A lighter, flashlights,
Blanket.
a battery bank. Yeah, a battery bank, a blanket.
Mace.
Extra pair of socks.
Water.
Yep, a way to purify water and water.
All good things to have in your car.
So I just maps, condoms, Brian.
Condoms are great for transporting potent or potables. That's fine.
Narcotics. Are you a Sicario, Brian?
A who?
Sicario.
No, I'm Capricorn.
Oh. You're that little goat guy. That was quick. It was very quick.
It was good
No,
stuff.
so I got all stuff that you put in this bag, and I got them bags, and that's what. And I guess I kind of created. Like, I didn't create it, but like it's like, what am I gonna put in here so it's not fucking 50 fucking pounds, Because you want to be like portable. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to get home or whatever.
Yeah.
I think an actual map is a good item to have.
Oh,
because so many people are so helplessly enthralled to their, Google Maps and shit. If your computer takes a shit or falls in a honey bucket or something, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Then,
A honey bucket.
Honey bucket.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So Matt, it's funny that you mentioned that. Do you guys remember like all the end of the world talk in 2012?
Yes, of course I do.
There was I think my aunt in Texas sent me like some kind of bag with survival gear and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's been like sitting just in the corner of my bedroom.
Just in the open?
No,
Like on display?
it's kind of like under a chair, so I don't really even think about it. And my chair's usually got laundry on it, so then I really don't think about it.
Legit.
Dude, I am gonna go get this thing. Hold on, I gotta see what's in
Okay.
it.
Well, it's also part of it is like from that like prepper bullshit,
Mhm.
which I don't completely disagree with, but I also think like people get way too fucking like
Cuckoo for Cocoa
it-
Puffs.
yeah, it's like, man, I got 10 years worth of fucking cheese doodles down here, man. Tell you what, and it's like, okay. But
Cheese doodles.
Cheese doodles.
yeah, and then like the other thing that bothers me like about preppers too is like I don't know if you guys remember that show. It was Doomsday Preppers.
Uh-huh.
I remember the show. I didn't think I ever watched it.
Yeah, but they would go to these preppers' houses and they'd be like, "Man, we got this, we got that," and blah blah, and then they would give them a score about like the professionals would give a score and they'd be like, "Oh, well, out of a scale of 1 to 10, you're like a 7 or whatever." But some of these fucking assholes, they would ask him like, what do you think is going to cause it? What do you think is going to happen that's going to make you have to have, what's going to cause the downfall of society or whatever, right?
Right.
And there was this one fucking like, you know what this motherfucker said?
No.
Why he was prepping? This motherfucker over here, he was prepping because he felt like there was going to be a zombie outbreak.
Uh-huh.
Like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
That's a big thing, man. Seriously.
Ow.
What happened?
I just stuck myself.
Like a specific zombie outbreak. Like, people really think that's going to happen? Like, out of all the fucking tinfoil hat shit
Yep.
that I could come up with, people are actually afraid of a zombie apocalypse?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the science in that?
They think it's gonna come from science. Like it's gonna be a failed experiment. It's gonna be some fucked up thing.
Well, something I never understood was whenever there was that toilet paper shortage and all that shit everyone was just buying up toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember what the hell. It's like you should be getting batteries and food that'll last for a while, canned stuff, just shit to live on, not fucking wiping your ass. You can wipe your ass with fucking anything, and people are just buying that shit by the fucking ton.
Yeah, and it was fucking ridiculous because that's why like literally that COVID out was the reason why I got I got a fucking license to carry because y'all motherfuckers are not okay. And I'm not as tough and as strong as I used to be. So I'm going to turn your fucking head into a canoe.
So I got the bag.
Okay.
It's actually a nice backpack. And I'm just looking at the tag here, and it says there's expiration dates on stuff in here that's like 5 years. And
out of date.
Yeah, so I've had this for a very long time. But let's see what's in it, shall we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unboxing.
There's nothing in that pocket.
Right here on the gravy.
I hope there's like, what if there's like $500 in here that they sent me? That would be great.
That would be awesome.
Nothing in there.
I'm kind of sad that I didn't order
buy 4 more jabs.
some of those the Valiverse weapon pack things that they were just selling.
Oh, the one for $80.
I didn't get those either.
Yeah, it was like $80, and he was just throwing random money in the packs.
Oh. There was actually like cash in there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's weird, right?
I saw the picture on his site, but I didn't know he was putting money. I didn't really read anything.
Yeah. He was just picking them at random and throwing like $500 in them.
500.
Yep.
Yeah, I know
Sorry,
some guy
sometimes
got
I'll
a
talk.
20.
I'm excited for that vehicle to come out whenever that's going to be. I love the Bolivar stuff.
Yeah.
I like his weapons. I just wish the rifles. I don't need the clip to come out. You know what I mean?
The magazine.
Yeah, like I don't need that. I don't need that mag to be removable.
Okay. First, it's all in plastic bags.
Okay.
So, first plastic bag is a super slim, high intensity AM FM radio.
Whoa.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Includes earbud headphones. Wow, these headphones look like the ones that came with my Game Boy. Look, like you can see. You can't
Oh,
see how they
yeah.
got the little holes.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Dot matrix sound. Remember that? All right. Yeah, this thing looks. That's interesting. All right.
Not what I would pack, but it's not a terrible idea. Like at least like if you have a radio, you can, listen. Like, oh, what are they saying's going on?
You can find out where the bombs are being dropped.
Yeah,
Those
whatever.
zombies are.
Looks like we
Yeah,
got a
what-
whistle, a safety whistle.
Also very useful because if you can only yell for so long before you get tired, you can blow a whistle forever.
That's
Forever.
right.
Not only that, it's got a watertight thing, so you can put stuff in your whistle too.
Oh.
Some matches.
Yeah, and you can wear it around your neck, and the cap to it. I have to thank my Aunt Sherry for this, since I'm like finally going through it. This is kind of crazy. Just goes, what do you buy somebody who only gets what they want? Anyway, it's got a compass on that little screw-in top too.
Oh, nice.
And look, Matt, yeah, waterproof matches.
Yep. Yeah. You could actually put like some lead fishing weights in that thing and just punch somebody in the face with it with your safety whistle.
And there's batteries in here. May explode if recharged. These batteries don't have dates on them, but
They're probably no good.
yeah, they're made by Sony. They're very light. Very light batteries. Oh, and what else do you need in a survival kit? A deck of cards. To pass the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't want to go crazy.
Uh-uh.
All right, so that's bag number 1.
So what are you doing in there?
Sanding.
Oh.
Sanding a door.
So what's the scene gonna be, JD?
The outside of like a jazz club.
Ooh.
Like the entrance.
Okay. There is an emergency first aid kit in here.
Useful, depending on what's in there.
Plastic bandages, gauze, alcohol cleansing pads, butterfly closure, and Q-tips.
Not bad.
Need to throw aspirin in there.
Also super glue.
And super glue, yeah.
Yeah.
And this bag, I got some handy wipes, and what I can only, yeah.
Is that a pad?
Yes, it is. It is pad. It is a pad. So that's a unisex survival kit. And there's just a brown rag in here.
Always good. You never know when you need to wipe something. And also
toothbrush.
with that maxi pad, like you can use that if you have a severe. This is gonna sound terrible.
Injury.
Like
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say gash, but that wasn't
Yeah.
what I was. Like if you have a real like bloody bleeding wound, you can put that on there.
Yeah.
Throw some tape around there. You know, like they're useful. You can start. You can pick the plastic off them and pull kind of like that cottony shit that's in there.
Mhm.
Use that to start a fire. They have multiple uses.
There's toothpaste in here, toothbrush, a comb, a razor,
Mm-hmm.
and some like here. Look at this deodorant, gel, hand lotion, shampoo, shit like that.
They should give that little kit out, like some of that little kit to like nerd conventions.
Oh look,
Mhm.
one of them. Oh yeah, one of them
Deodorant, yeah, no shit.
little flossing things.
Yeah, little floss pick.
All right.
What are you working on over there?
Oh, Christmas presents.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we talked about what you're making,
Well,
what you're doing tonight.
I am making a Christmas gift for your mom, which you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking this piece of foam right here. See how thick it is? It's not very big. It's just really long. And then I'm gonna put it inside this frame. And I'm going to kind of use this picture. And I'm gonna use material and make it 3-dimensional.
Nice.
Oh look at that. That's cool.
I don't really fuck with no mermaids though.
So I'm gonna use that, make it 3-dimensional, make it look pretty cool, and that's gonna be what I'm give JD's mom for Christmas.
All right.
'Cause she likes mermaids and stuff.
All right. Now we're getting into the bigger bag. We have pocket tissues. There's a few packs
Wow.
of these. This is actually that's what part of my con bag that I do. Water purification tablets.
Yep.
That's very important.
Expired in 2019.
No, I don't think those really go bad.
Okay. Hey, look. They predicted the it's the N95 mask thing.
Can I just say something that's real tinfoil hatty and don't take it
Sure.
any kind of way?
Or
How fast did all those 6 feet apart signs? How fast did all that shit appear? Like it was literally like, oh, we have this disease, blah 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 blah, and it's like we got to stay 6 feet away. Do you think the sign people are like, fuck yeah? Like we got thousands of these 6 feet apart signs. We're gonna be rich, bitch.
For years I've been working on this.
Yep. Finally.
all right, we got some SOS emergency food rations.
Nice.
Those are probably bad.
Yeah, 6 fortified food bars. Provides 2,400 kcals. Eat 2 food bars per person per day. Replace within 5 years manufacturing date. Look at that. 1 gram of fiber. 18 grams of fat. 15 milligrams of sodium. That's not bad. 15.
You gotta open them, Brian.
So speaking of signs, Matt,
Not
we were
right,
just talking
not
about. I think one of the first times I flew into the Pennsylvania airport when we were going to visit our friends that live kind of close to JD and Chan there.
Yeah.
The mile markers, at least in our state, are every mile there's 1 marker, right?
Yeah.
Theirs are every 1/10 of a mile.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how ours
1.1,
are.
1.2, 1. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? Who's Somebody's in bed with a sign maker here because
Right,
that's
right.
a lot of goddamn signs.
That's what we have.
I
Like,
know.
That's just nuts.
yeah, Mike, ours are that.
Same thing, huh?
We have emergency drinking water. A lot of these. Expires 2019.
It's fine.
It's
You gotta open one up and pour one out. Like
All
I'm
right,
not
well,
telling you
we'll
to
get
eat
there.
it.
Get there.
for the homies.
You got an emergency poncho.
Good.
Good.
For the homies.
We
So-
have.
I have something funny to tell you about the mile marker thing, Mike.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
My dad used to drive tow truck, right? Everybody was afraid of him. Everybody thought he looked like, Manson or something. So people would like piss themselves whenever he'd go to get a car.
Was he
But-
a repo guy or just?
He was at one point, but he also did roadside assistance.
Yeah.
But at one point, when he did roadside assistance frequently, they would tell him by the 10th of a mile on the highway where the vehicle was located.
Yeah.
And that actually helped him figure out what exits to get on and off of. I know that sounds silly, but
No,
in the
I mean
10th of a,
that makes sense because
Yeah, in that instance, that does make sense.
where it's like I'm at mile marker 13 and 3/10 or whatever.
right, so he wouldn't
Like,
have to
there's no
miss an exit. He
Yeah,
could
Right.
yeah.
Or if somebody was fucked up on the side of the road, they could. Chances are they could see a fucking mile marker.
Right.
They're every 10th of a mile, right?
Right.
Just
We got-
pinpoint your location.
An emergency survival sleeping bags. One of them like NASA sleeping bags. It's like tin
Whoa.
foil.
I got the girls some of those and a bivy, which is a lot more durable than the.
Oh,
Alright.
what?
the NASA
Thermal.
bag.
This one looks more fun.
A bibby.
Yeah,
that
a
what you
bivy. Bivy.
Bivy.
BIVVI.
Okay. Got it.
All right, we have a sewing kit.
Like I feel like this kit really wants you to like look good. Like this is the kit. This is the kit you would bring. There's an apocalypse, but you're just really trying to get down with that Pete.
Dude, could you just imagine if you
Right?
if you got stuck somewhere and you have this bag and then all of a sudden it turns out that you're stuck somewhere with MacGyver and you show him this bag and he
Oh, God.
just fucking creams in his pants. He's like, oh my God, this is going to be so easy.
That'd be
We're gonna have a helicopter.
be like standing in the
We're
middle
gonna
of Home
fly
Depot.
out this bitch.
Yeah.
Look, even a notepad with things.
Yep.
But there's nothing to write with in here. Maybe you use the safety pin in the sewing kit to write with your blood.
Yep.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, you're,
And is
you-
this
you
a
ma-
kerosene torch? I think this is a kerosene torch.
It looks like it. That's a pretty extensive bag.
Yeah.
Like, there's some stuff there in there that I'm like, okay, a fucking comb. I don't give a fuck. I don't need a comb in the apocalypse.
You
I think
might.
I'm gonna.
Might.
I didn't know I
For
had this
what?
in the house. I'll throw this out.
what if you get lice?
Then I'm fucking. They call me Dr. Lacey Man. I don't know.
Dr. Lice.
All right, there's
Because
this
if
little
of course I'm a
bag.
doctor.
Oh, it's a hazmat bag for, I guess.
Body parts.
I guess, yeah. You lose a hand. There's a couple bags here.
Yeah, but you could use the bag. You could put other stuff other than body parts in the bag.
Oh, I lied. The pencil. There's a little pencil in here.
Okay.
Gotta draw pictures.
And then this is heavy.
That's how you stay sane.
Drawing pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Swiss Army knife.
What?
I mean, it's
Is
an
it a good one?
apocalypse.
Well, it's not. It doesn't have the emblem of the Swiss Army on it. So
Yeah, so
Like,
yeah, but still, like that's kind of like by today's like prepper, like that would be.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that'd be like a $200 bag.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I wonder if
Pretty
she
easily.
got a special on them or something like that in 2014. So we got the fish scaler or the saw.
Yeah.
We got the big blade, the little blade. That one.
You guys ever
Bottle
used to have one of
opener.
those Rambo knives that has all some of that bullshit in the handle?
Oh, the survival knife.
Yeah, I think I got one at the flea market.
Nail file.
I got one when I was kind of like a teenager. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever.
Screwdriver. Something. Corkscrew. All right.
Yeah, and then like the ones we would get, we'd get them like $5 at the flea market. You motherfuckers out west would be, you'd call it a swap meet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like the most random, like people. It would be, if you think about a flea market, it's like a mix between like there's just people selling stuff from their house, or like a yard sale, or like somebody's got a fucking deal, like a line on like fucking not third party. What's the bad one that we
Like
all hate?
knockoff stuff.
Yeah, like KO Simpson shirts, for instance.
Yeah.
Or
They'd sell a bunch of
sunglasses.
Yeah,
The
sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Sampsons?
Oh yeah.
The
always
Sampsons.
And then like the South Park shit, there would be weirdos that were just selling fucking knives and Chinese stars.
Yep.
Shuriken, if you
gonna
will.
say-
Sunglasses that had those little leather pieces that were like covered
Yeah, on
the
the
side of your
side.
eyes and shit. Yeah. Fucking goddamn.
Look, Matt, safety goggles. I think that's safety goggles
That's
in there.
funny.
Legit.
Yeah, these are actually pretty good.
And then there would be the guy who would have like all the fucking patches, for your jean jacket.
Oh yeah. I used to like going to the swap meet when I was a kid.
Dude,
Me and my three brothers would fucking walk through the whole thing by the time my dad was halfway down the first aisle. He had to stop and look at everybody's shit and bullshit with everybody. It's like, all right, we'll go in the fucking playground in the middle of the fucking thing and just wait. And
Right.
like 5 hours later, here they fucking come. My dad's got a whole armload of fucking shit.
And then lastly, a flashlight.
I carry a flashlight every day in my pocket.
But it's one of those handheld charge 'em
cranky
up
ones?
things.
A kinetic.
Oh, those are good. Never remember.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I dig it. No, it's not a bad kit. Like I said, it seems like it's like really like it's the apocalypse. Friday night. Feeling good. I ate some possum this week.
How much do you think I could get for this at NJCC?
Boy, that's a tough one.
You need the right market for that. But I feel like I feel like if I ran a convention, I would hand out like a hygiene kit. It would have like a little mini toothbrush with toothpaste, like a fucking bar of soap, like some heavy duty deodorant, like deodorant that you probably don't want to get on fabric because it's gonna stain it. But guess what? You ain't gonna smell nothing.
It's a fucking Braxo.
Yeah, you put that shit under your pits, and it's like even a deer won't smell you.
All right.
Like
You
just
guys used when you were kids in school, they had that fucking white Braxo soap in the bathroom. You fucking it like pumped it out, and it was like ground up rocks.
Yeah. Yep, we used to have that in like a few places, one of the machine shops I worked at.
It worked.
They had those
It's just
right in the bathroom. And then
skin off.
remember the bougie bastards, Mike, would get that lava shit.
Oh yeah. My dad had that lava,
Yep.
and he had that fucking orange goop.
Yep,
It was like a pump bottle in the garage. That shit would take fucking grease and anything.
Oh, yeah, I just threw a big
The Gojo?
Gojo, yeah.
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 I know what you're talking about.
I'm
I
gonna
just
open up
threw a huge
French.
one of those away out of our garage because it was all like liquefied.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you'll never use all of it, I think.
No.
There's just so much in there.
No, that shit works awesome.
Yeah. Plus, it smells nice.
Yeah, it doesn't
Smells
smell
like
like
it.
fucking chemicals.
All citrusy.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, I just put this on my skin. That's gonna be great.
What's that?
Chemicals.
All right, so you're saying these rations are probably bad, right?
Yo, definitely.
Maybe.
That's what it looks like.
Those
Ricky's-
can't taste good.
Ricky said his uncle taught him about poor man's Gojo and he hasn't got any since.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Yep.
No, they're all individually wrapped, though.
It's diesel fuel and kitty litter
Diesel.
used. Some fucking real Florida shit.
Avgas and chopped up fucking glass particles.
Yeah.
101 octane.
There you go.
Poison ivy
There it is.
juice
Yeah.
and bananas. Yeah, just
Nettles.
take a tiny little bite, Brian.
Nettles and rubbing alcohol.
Just
It
what's it
smells
smell
okay.
like?
It smells like pie crust, uncooked, maybe even cooked.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, pie is good.
Pie?
I'm actually tempted. I am tempted.
Hmm.
Pie is good.
Pie.
Yeah.
I prefer pie
not
to
gonna do it.
cake.
I'm not gonna.
No.
Do it. No.
I think if
like-
you took like if you took a little mousy nibble, you'd be fine. But I wouldn't recommend like.
Wait, was it open?
Well, I opened it.
Right, but it was closed before. There were no punctures or anything.
No, vacuum sealed, man.
It actually
Fucking
should be fine.
hermetically
We have a
sealed.
bot. Wow. Yeah, it's
Thanks, Wes.
Revert girls. Woo!
I don't know what that means.
I think it's funny though. Like the bot is here, but there's nothing. There's no information to like. You can't click on it. You can't. There's no link. You know, YouTube cleans that shit out.
Oof. Bless you.
Thank you.
Just all silliness.
Gort says, "Just don't swallow."
You
Eric's
can
like,
be a spitter,
do it.
Brian. There's no shame in that game.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. I didn't not want you to do it, but I didn't want you to do it.
Actually, yeah, because if I look at this one doesn't look good, like in the baggage. So
Chase it with some of that gin.
Yeah, some slow gin.
That'll kill anything dangerous in there.
What's that?
That'll just be red coming out both ends.
Wasn't me.
I don't know about this water though. I'm gonna go get a glass. I want to see if it's
I hope there's
cloudy.
like little creatures in there.
Oh, like little sea monkeys.
Yeah, and they're like,
Fly
"Finally,
larvae.
Brian, we're free.
Sea monkeys.
We've been in this in these bags 10 years too long."
It says recommended life 5 years. Recommended. I mean, but we are kind of like almost at twice the life of it, or yeah, because it says here is manufactured in 2014.
It sounds like they're just trying to cover their ass right there.
Yeah.
How much would it cost for you
It
to
says
block?
here, emergency consumption. Drink no water the first 24 hours unless you're sick or injured, or in desert conditions. Thereafter, approximately 8 ounces per day
don't know
minimum,
if I'd
which
touch
is
that
2
stuff,
of these
Brian.
bags. You have to check the bag by squeezing, and as long as there's no air or water coming out of it, it's safe.
That's what they're designed for. That's the thing.
I mean, what to blind drink that, everybody, what would it cost for you to just
Not
blind drink it?
I am
What's
not.
your medical bill gonna be if it does fuck you up?
Yeah, right. I don't need to. I don't need to be doing this.
No, you don't.
No.
But I
Aw.
think I might keep this along and bring him to NJCC, and then we can dare other people that are less smart than me to
You
drink.
could go get a goldfish and then put that water in its water and see what happens.
Oh, that's a good test.
A little experiment.
Poor
Dude, there's
goldfish.
like Russian writing on here and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You could just give it to a little kid and just see what happens. Here you go.
Here.
Hey, you
No,
want
but-
a quarter? Drink this.
Just as long as you don't come there in a van.
Balloons on the side.
So
You gotta show up in a Miata, something fly.
10 years from now, when they ask how the zombie apocalypse started,
That's
it's
pretty
Brian.
This
good.
is how it happens.
You're ground zero, Brian.
Brian's patient zero. Why do these zombies all like to make charts and graphs?
That's genius.
See, first 2020 there was only 1,000 zombies. Now we look over here at 2023 and there's 5 million.
Do you think the zombies are gonna wipe out the humans? Follow this blue line.
At least tomorrow.
Well, I got enough ammo here to take quite a few of them out.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, but I'm not phenomenal on that score. No, that's not a bad kit though, Brian. I'm actually kind of impressed.
Yeah.
And like a lot of like, if you got a kit like that, it'd probably be like $200-300.
Well, the water smells like water. I mean, it doesn't smell, and it's clear.
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, you have to, if you're getting paid to drink it, I feel like you can't open it up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you just got to drink it.
I just want to see if it looked like something. I don't like this little bottle of kerosene though. I didn't know that was in there. I don't need that. I don't need that on the inside of this house. All right, I guess I'll finish braiding my floss. Oh, should we look at what Ricky sent us?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Let's
it's
check
probably his fucking ghetto gojo recipe.
Might be. It's not. I know what it is.
2 gallons of
I bet
kerosene.
it's G.I. Joe related.
Where
No, I
is
bet it's McFarlane related.
Oh, what's that?
What is that? A sickle. Sickle.
What are you?
Not bad.
Looks like a negotiator.
So that's with it
Wow.
chromed and a sealer on it, and it didn't knock the chrome out. So on to the twins.
Nice.
So
looks
he was
good.
testing his
Oh,
chrome and
testing
sealer.
Yeah.
But I like how there's a different. I mean, is that on
So that's
purpose?
with it chromed
There's a
Mhm.
different.
and a sealer on it, and it
Like
Is
he
it
made
different
the edge
finish?
look like. Yeah, it's just a
Oh yeah,
different.
looks
Yeah.
good.
But a lot of times, if you
I
chrome,
think it's just the light.
maybe.
It looks like it looks like a piece of flat iron. Then like if you took a file to it and
Yeah, put the
Yeah.
edge.
the grain. It does look like 2 colors from here, but the light might be hitting it weird too.
But like a
Ricky,
lot of
is that
times,
all one color or what? The edge was just gray plastic.
The edge was just gray plastic, so I'm guessing
Okay.
he just painted the flat part.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yes, EE, it is send picture night.
That'd be a
And
good
you won't
weapon
get-
for my
you won't
new
get,
Loth figure to hold.
you won't get
Yeah, something like that.
what you
Yep.
called it. You won't be criticized for sending pictures.
Yeah, I thought
back-
Lot.
Back to braiding.
Mm.
Back to braiding.
You guys ever have to paint Artemis Silvercord's hair braids? Plan for an hour or so for
Oh,
one
boy.
coat.
Well,
Really?
well, they're black, right? So,
Yeah, and I'm painting them white. But
Oh,
she's
yeah.
got a lot of these little things in her hair that I gotta paint around.
out.
This might not turn out too bad.
All right,
Oh.
gentlemen and ladies, I'm
Are
gonna
you
call.
out?
Yeah, it's way past my bedtime.
all right, here, let's look at EE's pictures, then you can go.
Okay.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Oh, paintbrush is falling apart.
Well, Brian, where are the pictures?
Just give me a minute. I gotta download them. Gosh.
Gosh.
Man, you guys. Everybody relax.
I'm
So
relaxed.
tense.
No. Who, me?
Yeah.
Not tense at all. Fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is fucked.
I didn't do it. What do you mean?
I hope EE made like strictly all McFarlane stuff. Like all of it is McFarlane.
Be awesome.
I love it.
He does some
I,
pretty
don't,
good
I don't
work.
see the hate. I don't see the hate.
All right, here we are.
Oh,
That's
That
pretty
was-
fucking
this
cool.
yeah.
Swamp stages, early swamp
Whoa.
stages.
Is this for
That's fucking
Zartan
awesome.
and shit?
Yeah, for the
That's
dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
need
that's
to
cool,
build
man.
that dreadnought bar and have like fucking. What did they drink in the comic? They drank grape soda and ate chocolate donuts, and they were obsessed with them shits.
Let's
That's
start.
fucking awesome. I love it. Love it.
Let's start at this side.
Are those
First
snakes
off-
hanging from the tree?
Oh, I thought this was one of those old people remotes with like the really big numbers.
Old people.
All right, so we have trees. A tree.
Yep. Yep.
Now, EE, did you make this tree? Looks like you made the
I'm
tree.
sure you did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he
did.
made it.
And we got some twine for vine stuff. And is this your hot glue gun trick, you think? With this?
No,
Translucent stuff?
They look like little snakes.
yeah, they look like they were either resin cast or something. Fucking laser printed.
No, they look like
Just little rubber.
hot glue that was heated and pulled on.
Okay.
E, tell us what it is. What'd you
I
do?
ate it.
Where'd you
Yes, it's
find
hot glue
sticks? You got sticks in New York City? Did you have to get these imported?
Wow.
Sticks.
He had to
Fucking
import 'em.
bodega has everything, yo.
Tree stump?
Little foliage.
Alright.
That's really good. That's really
Oh,
good
yeah, it is.
texturing, and you have a lot of open space. And I like that you added like little paths and shit. You put that stump in there because it's like, what do you do? You know, you're making like an area that's just fucking kind of barren. You know, just by what it is.
Paint
And
that
you're
edge
making it-
while you're at it.
Yeah, you're making it. You know,
That looks great, man.
like it.
Is
like it a lot.
the shack? What's that made out of? It looks like metal. There's that cardboard.
He uses a lot of wood, I think.
Oh, I
Hard to
can see
tell. Melt hot glue in a can, then use a spoon to scoop it out and pour it in cold water. Huh.
Yep.
JD was right.
He usually
Not
is.
Yes, there's a
You guys are
wooden
funny.
wooden shack with
Yeah,
a walkway
okay,
here.
Yeah, it's wood and corrugated cardboard.
Popsicle sticks and cardboard.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow. That looks great, Eric.
That's amazing.
Hell yeah,
Love it.
dude.
And
Don't
with
throw
that,
this one away.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
throw it away.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, man.
All
All right,
All right.
dude.
All right, Matt. It's good
Love
seeing
you guys.
man.
Love you too,
All right.
dude.
Love you.
Take
Thanks
care,
for
man.
hanging
Have-
out.
Have a Merry Christmas and all that.
You too.
Happy
We'll see you on the.
holidays.
We'll see
Take
you on
care,
the
brother.
flippity.
Bye, Matt. Merry Christmas.
All right.
Oh, the happiest of holidays.
So, Chan,
Yes, sir.
based on our discussion on ETR on Monday, I watched Surviving Christmas last night.
Oh, did you?
And I have to say, I was not enjoying it until the toboggan.
Ah,
After that, then it started. Then I had a vested interest in it,
right.
and it got good.
What the?
But before that, I was just like, oh god.
I blame
Ben
that on Ben
Affleck.
Affleck.
Ben
Yeah.
Affleck, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's terrible. Not a fan.
Hmm.
But I did enjoy it though. Fucking
Mhm.
James Gandolfini, it was good to see him, and
I love that guy.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, that might be why I love the movie so much, because I'm just a big fan of his. But how can you not be? He's great.
Yeah, he was
You're
good.
great.
Thanks, man. You're the best.
You
Mhm.
guys are all great.
There's so much love in here.
Mhm.
and I watched Scrooged
I love that movie.
this week, and I think I've seen it before, but I didn't really remember it, so it's been a while. So that one was good. And I watched the remake of Miracle on 34th Street. As you can tell, it's been very slow at work, so I actually have movies running while I'm like doing all my emails and stuff. And I really like that one still. And then I started watching the original today, but I haven't finished it.
Great movies. I watched a couple of good ones. If you like heartwarming stuff. I watched one. JD thought it was stupid, so.
Which one?
Whatever one we watched the other night, we were like, it's a lot of drama.
Oh,
You guys ever catch the second A Christmas Story movie?
no.
I did.
Like
Yeah,
when he's growing up? What did you
Not
think,
yet.
Ryan?
I watched that a couple weeks ago. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
It wasn't bad.
Maybe I'll check that out.
Let's see, what else did I feel like I watched one more. Oh, today I watched a very old version of A Christmas Carol with I think it was George C. Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. See, I'm used to watching, Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I think there's another popular. I don't think I've seen
The
Jim
Peanuts.
Carrey. Yeah,
Yeah, I
And-
like those.
and of course the Scrooged, but I don't think I've ever seen like the original in a very 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 long time. So it was nice to get like an extended cut, because that
Mhm.
that Disney one, is like 30 minutes, so they compress that story quite a bit. So it was kind of cool to see.
We watched that one that had the Burgermeister Burger.
I didn't see
Christmas
that one.
Story. Yeah. I like the
Did
slow
not watch
motion.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's one of those really old stop motion kind of animation things.
I like those.
It's really old, yeah.
And yeah, Gort and Ricky are mentioning the Muppets one. I don't think if I've seen that, it has been since I was a little kid, and I don't remember it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a great one.
But Bobby was mentioning this Emmett Otter's band.
Jug
Yeah.
Band
Jug
Christmas.
Band Christmas.
Yeah.
So that is currently on Amazon. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
That's a good one.
I've never seen that.
I've heard him talk about it before on Nerd Rage.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a watch. Really.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while. I'd like to. I love
And
Christmas
then-
movies, though.
Yeah, and then I think I'm done. I don't think I need to watch anymore. I would love to catch Frosty or Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Maybe when I go see my brother this weekend, maybe he's got real TV. I think so.
Real TV.
So maybe we'll be able to catch it there or something like that.
You should try. I love those old ones.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
What?
Nothing. He sent a video clip of his 2-year-old son, and it just made me laugh. I remembered something he said, but I'd like to see if that kid's like, he's 2. He can kind of make words now and stuff like that, right? So, but he sent me this video, and he was watching something that had a rabbit and a fox, or a fox and a rabbit in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how little kids, they can't talk very well. Anyway, the fox and the rabbit, they fall down. I don't know. I didn't see what he was watching, but the way his little son says it, he goes, instead of saying fox and rabbit fall down, he goes, fucking rabbit fall down. He couldn't say fox.
Hmm.
Fucking rabbit fall down.
That's
Fucking
awesome.
rabbit.
My sister said fuck instead of fork,
Yeah.
and my mom tried to blame it on me. She was probably not wrong. Did have a foul mouth
Wait,
as a young
Frosty
person.
and Rudolph are on YouTube. What?
What? What are we
I should
talking
have
about? here?
known. It's like the first place I should look. Man.
Everybody watches everything on YouTube now. It's just what happens.
Well, fucking shit. There it is. How about that? And it looks like a legit channel, too. It's like animated cartoons for children. It's got a check mark.
Nice.
It's certified.
Oh, and Rudolph is on here. Oh, it's on here. Oh,
Sweet.
that's on here multiple times. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Sometimes I like watching sappy Christmas movies, and sometimes I want to watch like terrible Christmas movies, like horror movie Christmas movies.
Damn, I wish I had known this when I was off. I'm off on Friday. I'll watch this stuff then.
Nice. Do you guys have any family coming to visit or anything? You're going to visit
No.
your family, right, Brian?
Yep.
We do not. My only family left is my stepmom, and she's over in Spokane, which is on the other side of the state. And
Right.
the weather is pretty treacherous right now, so
That makes sense.
don't even try to make that journey. Which is kind of nice. Kim and I will have the house to ourselves, and
Yeah.
we got our little prime rib that we're going to pick up tomorrow and
Nice.
make a nice dinner.
That's what I'm doing for Christmas too. Prime rib.
Nice.
Picking mine up tomorrow too.
Now, are you doing like a rib roast? Or are you doing individual steaks, or what's the
I'm doing a roast.
Yeah, those are the roast too. Fucking expensive. Jesus.
I prefer to do the roast.
All right,
Okay.
next question then for preparation. Mike,
Mhm.
I don't know if you'll be doing the cooking, but Chan, I
No.
guess I'll ask you. I have seen a couple different ways to do this. Like start off in a really hot oven and then back it off and
Yeah.
do it
So
low and slow, or do you do low and slow and then blast it at the end?
So what she does is she puts it on 300 degrees, I think, for 3 hours, and then turns it off after 3 hours and lets it stay in there being warm for I think another 3 hours. I'm not sure about the
Mhm.
time, but it's start off hot, then just turn it off, don't open the door, and just let it sit in there.
Yeah.
And it turns out
Yep.
perfect every time.
I want to say that's how I would normally do it, because that's how I used to do prime rib all the time. Now that JD got me my pressure cooker, I can actually make a full prime rib roast in 40 minutes
Oh wow.
And it's
without
the
like
best thing you will ever taste in your
What,
life.
in the air fryer you said?
no in the pressure cooker, like Instapot.
Really?
Yeah, so
Does
I
it get
found
crusty?
you do a reverse sear.
Oh.
So you do the pressure cooking first, and it's like something obnoxious, like 5 minutes pressurized, and then 30 minutes on keep warm. And then you take the juice and the roast out, put the Instapot or pressure cooker on high, put the roast back in with the pressure cooker empty, and sear it.
Mm,
And then it's got that nice crust all the way around, and I want to say it's very comparable to like the low and slow method.
really?
And I do love the low and slow. So
Anybody ever try to sous vide an entire rib roast? I've never
no,
seen anyone try to do a big one like that.
I'm
That'd be
interested
wild.
though.
So here we go. Here's what I was hoping we get. We got Ricky and his neighbor actually flipping the method. So Ricky
Hmm.
does high heat in the beginning, where
Mhm.
his neighbor does high heat at the end. And the reason why I ask is, as I've mentioned it many times on the show, Alton Brown, Good Eats,
Mhm.
he had this one show where he had this really, really old oven. And he's like, let's see what we can do here. And he cranked that thing to full power. I think he got it up to almost 500 degrees. And one of the things that he did was he put it in there. I forget how long he put the meat in there under the high heat. But, similar to what you had said, Mike, after he got that crust on there, he took the meat out and actually let it rest and cool
Mhm.
down. And then he put it back in and finished the cooking. And I can't
Oh.
remember if there's anything he did at the end.
Hmm.
But by doing that rest, it wasn't like it was because he cooked it to medium rare, if I remember correctly. It wasn't like, when you cut it open, you have, the rings based on
Mhm.
the temperature, right? It was almost like it had a crust on it, but everything was completely medium rare. There was like no gray ring around the side or
Hmm.
anything like that. And I was blown away. And I've never had an opportunity to try that. And yeah, I miss that show. That's what I miss about regular TV.
I do
I wonder if
too.
Good Eats
I
is
love that
streaming
show.
anywhere. Yeah.
I'll have
Find
to ask
out.
him about that. I don't. Maybe it's not 3 hours because that seems like an awful long time.
Well, no, it does take a while.
Yeah,
It
maybe
does.
it's 3 hours and then she lets it stay in the oven for an hour or something.
I don't know, man,
Yeah.
because like I know people who do it for 4 in total,
Yeah. But
depending on
and
the
Mike,
size of the roast.
yeah, and Mike, that's why that intrigued me, was to was to cook it for a good amount of time, and then basically just kind of letting it rest while the heat dissipates.
Yeah, because
Very interesting way of doing it.
because you take a steak off the heat, it'll continue to cook a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I fucking love prime rib.
I love prime rib too.
And right, so he mentions here too. I remember seeing a later episode where he decided not to do it that way and do the high heat sear at the end. I do remember that. So he's done obviously multiple shows. Oh, here's Ricky. It's on Netflix, Brian.
Oh,
Where's Matt? Brian.
Brian. God, Brian. Why don't you know this stuff?
Good eats. Oh, it's not here. Liar. Lies. Deception. More lies.
Bulgari.
Maybe it's maybe it's on Netflix in Florida.
Bulgari.
Dude, I love seeing this. So again, Alton Brown's my idol. Good Eats is what inspired me to go get my degree in food science after culinary school. So, I mean, dude, because he was kind of like a Mr. Wizard meets, I don't know, Emerald Lagasse. Well, he wasn't quite as flamboyant as Emerald Lagasse, but or ostentatious. Nah, flamboyant. I don't know. Can't
You're
remember
right.
my term for that, but he's more like a cross between Mr. Wizard and like the Frugal Gourmet or something. I'm trying to think of another male cook I used to watch as a kid. My mom always was watching like the Frugal Gourmet, Julia Childs, the French Chef, and Yan Can Cook was another one.
Oh, I love that guy. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. But it's funny though, Alton Brown, like he actually kind of taught you here's why the food cooks this way and this way and that way. So like I just remember some of those key things, and it's like, all right, I know proper temperatures to use in the oven for baking versus roasting.
Yeah.
And versus when I fucking put the nuclear heat to my vegetables sometimes, but you just kind of learn that shit.
The science of it was always nice to learn from him.
Yep.
He had a way of talking about it that made it enjoyable, almost like Mr. Wizard or something from your childhood,
Yep.
I like that guy.
I like Beekman's World. He's the modern Mr. Wizard.
Ricky would have messaged you, but you're busy podcasting, so.
Yeah, I don't bother him when he's podcasting.
Maybe you should.
Who has time for that? Not only am I podcasting, Ricky, but I'm braiding dental floss. And then
So
you want
busy.
me to interrupt what I'm doing to go look at a phone. So inconsiderate.
So funny.
JD, tell us what's going on here. Are you gonna surprise us at the end, or I mean, I don't think we're getting to the end tonight, but
Probably not.
are you gonna give us an idea of what the final concept is gonna be? Are you just teasing us? Right now, I see what looks like either a doorway or a window.
No, it's a door. I'll put a handle and all that stuff. And then it'll have a sign up here and probably one on the side here. Like that kind of thing.
Nice.
A little trash can in there or something. I don't know.
All right, so old episodes of Good Eats and new episodes. Good Eats Reloaded. Wait, what? Good Eats Reloaded? What's that?
I don't know.
They're on the cooking channel. Damn. Dude, I'm almost be ready to get cable back to watch this stuff.
Some free streaming services have that.
Yeah.
What was the one we were checking out with Mike and Vanessa? It was Pluto?
Yeah, Pluto and Peacock.
Peacock. Yeah, I think I was on the free Peacock for a while.
That seems worth it.
Yeah, they would just have ads in every once in a while, which, aren't ads, not like 10 minutes of ads or anything.
There's some interesting stuff on Paramount too, every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I think with Paramount, you gotta sign up for that one. I don't think they offer you
Yeah.
any.
What's the matter over there?
Nothing.
Good Eats Reloaded. Because I remember, like, when he stopped doing Good Eats, he was like, look, I think I've covered everything I need to cover, and you guys can figure out the rest for yourself. And then he started doing like the reality show type things.
Yeah,
Chan,
he hosts.
was it you that sent me, like, he was doing like a live?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Hershey.
Yep. That'd be pretty cool.
So supposedly he tours once a year right now.
Yeah. I've heard about this. I think my other friend from work, Steve, he was an Alton Brown fan too, and he would be like, we should go do that. And I think every time that he would come around, he can't, I'm out of town or whatever.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to see him do that kind of thing because he's pretty entertaining.
Mhm.
I want to say, wasn't he hosting? Yeah, the one with no name says old episodes of Good Eats and new episodes of Good Eats Reloaded are on the Cooking Channel and Expanded Cable. He also has a YouTube channel, and new seasons of Iron Chef America are on Netflix, which he did host for a while because I used to watch Iron Chef.
Yeah, I was watching it for a bit too, but then I just kind of got bored of it.
I'm a fan of Iron Chef. I actually played Iron Chef with my cousin. She lived next door to me, and we pick an ingredient, go grocery shopping, and then cook, and then have a big, huge meal together. It was fun.
So it's funny. I
That
start
sounds good.
typing Alton in the YouTube search, and the first thing that comes up is Alton Brown spatchcock chicken. I recently found another channel on YouTube by this dude Adam Ragusia, which I've been enjoying as well.
Okay.
He does like one cooking video a week, and then he also does a podcast, which I listened to once. It was entertaining enough, but when it's time to listen to all these podcasts, these toy podcasts. But yeah, Alton Brown's YouTube channel. God, there are some long freaking videos in here. An hour long, couple of them, and some short ones.
Believe it.
All right, subscribe, hit the bell.
He's got a lot of good information.
Oh yeah, some of these are nice and short. Here it is, reverse seared prime rib. It's not an Alton Brown thing, but that's what's coming up. I would imagine they probably reference him.
More than likely. I mean, it was an interesting process. It was fun to learn. So I'm glad it did it.
I remember another thing I remember with him too is like they did like one of these Thanksgiving specials with all the other TV chefs, and the way he carved the turkey like blew their minds or something like that. I don't know. He's like, cut the breast at the bottom first, like here, and then you start cutting from the top, and then you get these perfect slices. And everyone's like, oh my!
I remember that.
Wow.
I totally remember that.
No, Adam was not the man vs. food guy. This is some other dude who he was he was a high school teacher, I think, maybe English, because he does get on little rants about which words to use at certain times sometimes, which I think is funny. But but you had an affinity for cooking, and then you started, doing this YouTube as a side gig, and he's just one of those charismatic people,
Mhm.
and and you start getting sponsors from people. It's like NordVPN, blah blah blah, or whatever, HelloFresh, and basically makes his living off of YouTube. Well, he and his wife together can get the bills paid with him doing YouTube.
You did HelloFresh, right?
Yeah, I did it the year before last.
That's right.
Yep.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah. And yeah, it's fine. I got to a point where it's like I didn't want to cook anymore, like during the week. And it's like, I actually ended up throwing like a couple, because it was like 3 meals a week or whatever. And then of course there's leftovers and whatever. But you could only make it so you could set up to only 2 meals a week. But then, like, to me, with the shipping, like, it didn't seem to pay off as much. And I don't know, you know me, I hate paying for shipping. But the some of the things I learned from there were just how to do some of the garnishes to top off your meal at the end. Because it's always something like you especially see it on Iron Chef a lot, where it's like, okay, you make the main meal or whatever, but then they end up whipping something together real quick, like to drizzle over the whatever dish at the end.
Yep.
And it's stuff that you get in restaurants, but when I'm home I never really think about it. But now that ever since I started doing those HelloFresh, I was like, oh, you know what, all you need to do is keep some sour cream in the house, some sriracha, and some mayo, and some
You can
citrus,
make anything.
and some citrus, right? And you can just whip up something real quick to drizzle over vegetables or meat or whatever real fast, and it really makes a difference. All right, Ricky's going to bed.
Yeah, we should
Good night, Ricky.
probably wrap it up
Yeah.
too. It's like almost 20 after 11.
Take care, Ricky. It's good seeing you.
Bye, buddy. Thanks for
Happy
tuning
holidays,
in.
buddy. Sorry.
Merry Christmas.
Premise.
Oh, EE says Malcolm Reed out to barbecue. Right.
Well, do we want to get some good nights and tell people where they can find us? And
Sure.
Mike, do you want to start? Where are you at? Did you finish what you were working on?
Yeah, I'm at a good stopping point. It's, I did lost hair.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
That is white.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
have
Look how
white
purple
hair.
she is.
Yeah, so I'll try to figure out some kind of like off white. The detail on this braiding is just amazing. And it's got all these little pieces of jewelry and stuff and little
Yeah.
ends on the end of her hair. That's cool. And did all the arms and torso, and these are the stock gauntlets,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a nice purple on them. I just might leave them.
Yeah.
I mean, they look fine. I mean,
Happy holidays, Eric. EE.
Merry Christmas, dude.
Take care, buddy.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
But yeah, that's me.
Awesome.
Mike Wells on Facebook. Here every other Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday in the chat on Enter the Realm and Breaking the Mold. And that's it.
That's awesome. Brian? Where are you at with your braiding?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I have to just get it off of my thing here. You know how to braid stuff goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just 3 strands. I don't know if you can.
I think that looks really good.
It does look good.
It's hard to. It's not a tight braid, right?
I don't think it should be.
It's loose.
No.
Yeah.
To be all goopy and everything.
Yeah.
My hands are all sticky from this floss. But
Minty.
No. Oh, yeah, Minty. Um, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I'm not gonna do anything else. But I think I'll just figure out how to wrap it around his wrist, and so basically it's just
Right.
somebody wrapped around his wrist, and I just want to take a shot with him and his people, and I wanted to just have this strung out, and
That's cool.
That looks good, Brian.
whatever.
I like it.
I need to study Spider-Man poses. I think this is a good one, but we'll see.
Yeah, look up
At
that
Frank
McFarlane stuff.
JD is cutting bricks and cutting bricks and cutting bricks. That's gonna look cool. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Hold on a second. I'm curious here.
Curious about what?
I wanted to. Here. So this is basically what come on. This is what I found when JD mentioned this project.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 5th.
Yes.
Is this?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay. So this is what you're kind of making something.
More of a bookend though, so it won't have one of those sides.
Right. Okay.
So that's fun.
I think this is the one I remember actually seeing. So yeah, there it was. So check it out. So it's for Harry Potter, right? So this is, I guess.
I
Oh, this
lost
actually
you guys about a minute.
Japanese in here.
Oh.
Oh no.
I got little black squares with everybody with a little thing like it was thinking about giving me a video. Just did.
Yeah, so he's just gonna continue to make that look like a street scene. So that it'll hold up some books.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, his brother put heavy duty book ends on his Christmas list, so decided to make them a little fancier than what you'd buy in a store.
Yeah.
Plus, we went to bookstores and they don't carry bookends at bookstores.
You think that'd be a common accessory at a bookstore?
You'd think.
So, wouldn't you?
But it's not. Strange.
Well, I think your brother's lucky that you're making him one.
I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I think what you're doing is awesome. So
Yeah.
it's fun to take the things that we know how to do for our hobby and turn it into something we can make into gifts.
Yep.
So
Definitely.
it's a lot of fun. But Brian, did you tell everybody where they can find you if they're looking?
Oh, yeah, you can find me at Brinkalizer on Instagram, where I don't post much. But, tune in Monday for the Robot News. I think we have a show this week.
Mhm.
We didn't say we didn't. I think we're
I'm pretty
having a
sure we
show.
do.
Yeah. We haven't
Yeah,
done
nice.
news for 2 weeks, so that should be interesting to cherry pick the good stuff. And remember, everybody, you don't need 4 versions of a Fantoys figure. Manage your pre-orders responsibly.
Fuck. Speaking of that, I've been bombarded by BBTS with pre-orders. Your shipment has arrived and we're processing your order. One after another. It's like, God,
Yep.
this happened last year about this time too.
Always.
I try to like,
Yeah.
okay, they're gonna have it in March. Okay, I'll go ahead and pre-order that now. That won't show up early. Yep, this showed up early.
Shows up early.
Fuck.
I got a text message from my Discover card. I think it was 2 days ago. It's like we just declined a purchase for $55 at Walmart, and I was like, "Did you do this?" And I'm like, I haven't been to Walmart in forever. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell did I order?
Online, though.
Yeah, and it was stuff, back during, I don't know, the summer or something like that. It was
More Fortnite figures.
it was the Spider-Man, the cell-shaded Spider-Man that's coming out on that
Oh,
purple card.
Mhm.
So I heard, and that was kind of like a pain in the ass to get at the time. If I remember, I got lucky. So if you guys need that, let me know. I haven't canceled that. And then the other one were the Purge Troopers from the Kenobi series.
Ooh,
ooh.
very cool.
Yeah, and I was tempted to be like, no, I didn't authorize this purchase because I don't like paying full price for Black Series anymore. But like, it is a Walmart exclusive.
Fucking Walmart exclusive
Yeah,
shit.
so it's
so.
like, all right,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I hate
keep
all
them.
that crap.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
and
can find Brian canceling pre-orders. No, I'm kidding.
maybe not. And then E says Mondo He-Man shipped. So I
Jeez.
haven't gotten an email about that.
Hopefully, you didn't cancel that one.
You might have. Are we frozen?
I don't think so.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on. Where is
I hear you, Chewy.
Chewy's crying. It's time to eat.
Hold on.
Anyway.
Yeah, time for Mike
Mondo
to eat, too.
He-Man. Yeah, I'll have to check. It would be from Mondo, right?
I
Pretty-
think.
Well, it might be from.
Could be
Pop.
from. Yeah.
All right. Well, I do have an order confirmation from back in June. I guess I should log on to their site and maybe
Maybe they didn't get to you yet.
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to say that I'm Chandler Cooper. And you can find me here with you guys every other Wednesday. You can find me every Monday on ECR, best part of my Monday. And you can find me finishing up some Christmas presents in the next 48 hours.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got to get hot on that myself.
So, because Saturday, I don't want to worry about this shit.
No.
I'm done. I'm done Friday.
Yeah.
That's my goal, too, Chan. I want to be
Good.
relaxed Saturday and have fun Sunday. And
Same.
that's that.
So it's gonna be late nights and hard work for the next few nights, but it's gonna get done.
I got a lot done today, so I'm happy about that.
Good.
Yeah, I need to run out and get something for the stocking for my brother and his brother-in-law, which I think is just going to be like little mini flashlights. I think is what I'm going. Or maybe some of this expired potable water.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Perfect.
That could be fun.
I do like Matt's idea of making his ladies boogie bags. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That stuff can really save your bacon in a pinch, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
My mom
now.
always has a boogie bag in her car. In case you got a boogie. But JD, do you want to share with everybody where you're at? And what you have going on?
You can find me Facebook and
Do it for Brian.
Instagram and pigment surgery and ShelfGravy and yeah. You can find me not participating in the social media. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know.
Problem.
You broke it.
Shan was like, I'm out.
Yes, you did. That's what I was like, what?
It just like I was trying to read the chat and it kicked me out. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah. Thanks for everybody that is tuning in.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Good seeing everyone.
Yeah, good seeing everybody. There it is.
Good.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Enjoy your holiday.
Take care, everyone.
I love you.
Good night.
See you.
Be safe.
Bye.